Hey guys, welcome back to the basement. Let me show you my second edition Warhammer 40k mess. And this is what I'm doing. I am putting the decals on these squads right here, the first, second, and third squad. This is actually the fourth. Why I went out of order, I have no idea. But I still have to finish up painting these guys, basing them, the standard bearer, that, and a couple more guys. Specifically over here, we're looking at taking care of apothecary and a tech marine, and then we have some heavy weapon squads, terminators, assault squads. There we go. So what I wanted to point out was this: decals and the aggravation that you go through putting on these decals. So let's go through it. So what I'm doing is I got a cup of warm water. It was hot. Now it's lukewarm, and I fill it up a little bit. So now what we need to do is so all the ultramarine signatures are on their left pauldrons. So now what I need to do is I need to put on the tactical markings on squad 4. So that is what we are going to do. So in squad 4, what we're doing is we need to cut out, and when you're cutting these out, make sure you cut out just what you need, because what's going to happen is if you cut out more, and if you double, like say if you cut out these together, when it comes time to take it off, and I'm only going to do it, so there's, I believe there's 5 there, so there's 5 tactical markings there. It goes into the warm water. I'll put the others over here, and now we're going to wait a few seconds for that to get a little loose. And basically I got microsol and solver set, and these help set the decals on your figs, and you can see, like, it's still not too cool here. Now what'll happen is with the solvent set, it will adhere it to your figure better than just the water. Now this should be enough. So what we're going to do is I have an older strip right here that I'm using, and what I'll do is, so I don't ruin these, I'm going to see if it'll come off on it, and it does. So now we got that tactical marking, and let me see if okay, so now let's see. So we're going to grab the sergeant, we're going to grab this right here, and we're going to try and get the marking onto the sergeant's pauldron. Alright, it's on my thumb, and this happens quite a bit, and this is what becomes frustrating. So I'm pushing it down. He doesn't want to come off. There we go. Alright, so now it's on there. It's pretty much centered, so I'm very lucky that that happened. So we're going to put that there. We're going to grab a little solvent set. And this is the aggravating part, because you got to be real careful. Because when I put the solvent set on it, I moved it. I didn't want to, but sometimes it just happens that way. Oh man, what a pain. Honestly, this is so aggravating. Because you got those air bubbles, and it really does take patience. I've done 3 squads already, and I am at my wit's end with this. but I want to finish it. I want to finish it. Alright. So there we go. And what I'm trying to do is get rid of the bubbles. Okay, so that's one. I'm going to do another one. This guy's a tough one. The missile launcher is always a tough guy to do. Alright, got the missile launcher in there. And we just got to spin it around just a little bit. Not that it wants to. So I'm going to put more water on it, so it'll float. And when it can float, it actually, you can move it around a little bit better. Some guys find it easier to do this by freehand painting these markings on, which I suck at freehand, but putting these decals on makes it really, really difficult. You gotta be careful when you redip them so they don't slide off like one just did, but that's alright. We're going to do that, and then we're going to put that one on this one right here. Here we go. Got to be careful that you have the other markings, you don't move them around. Oop. Almost, we're going to have to work that and bring it up. Come on, there we go. Okay. Okay. Now, because there's only two left here, I'm going to just, without transferring over to the other one, I'm just going to do this. That's a nice clean one right onto it. Don't have to really mess around with it too much. So that's cool. And then we need this one right here, which we're going to bring up. Gotta be careful not to disturb the other side. Oh, okay, she didn't go on. And look at what I just did. So I just took that off. So we're going to put that one back on. And this is what I mean about aggravation. Okay. So we're going to put that back on. I guess you could wait till they all dry and do one after the other. Alright, so we got that on there. Now we're going to put this one on here. There we go. Alright, that's almost where you want it. Okay. Come on, just over a wee bit. Oh, playing games with it again. Okay. Okay. That's about good right there. So that means we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 4 more. So I'm going to cut out the 4 from here. Just cutting out what I need. Butterfingers. So there we go. These things are tough. They really are. So this is the first squad. That's the second squad. I started doing the second squad markings, but they still weren't dry enough. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to hold off on it. I'm just going to put on all the ultramarine signifiers and the tactical markings. So that's what I was going to do. And then I'll call it a night, and I'll have these 3 squads done. And then I got to finish up these 3 squads right here, do the basing, get that done, and do some outlining and do some black lining for it. And then they should be good to go. And then we'll have a full company of your second edition, second Marine company, and then I'll work on the Tech Marine and the Apothecary. So let's see what we got here. Is this stuff done? So what do we need? We need this one, this one, this one, and this one. Okay, so let's get this off. Put that there. Being careful not to disturb the other one. We're going to there we go. That's not too bad. You can see the bubbling. I hate the bubbling. It just just trying to get it smooth on the pauldron is what kills you. I wish there was a really better method of doing this, but I don't know of any, except for hard work and just a little patience. Got a little bit more here. Let's see if we get him on there. Okay. Oh, there's another one here. If you can see this. There we go. Alright. There's a lot of water on this one. So not too bad. I think I'll leave it like that. Oh. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna go take this one down very lightly. Make sure I don't disturb the other side. And we're going to put that there. Push it up just a little. Up, too much. Okay, we'll leave that there. We got one more left. One more left, guys. And we call it a night. I'm going to bring it down. Okay. And here we go. There we go. A little bit of water. Okay. There we go. Alright. Alright. Put a little solvent on that. See what happens. Okay. And there we go. Alright. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to leave them be. So we've got the signifier marks on the right hand side. And then we've got the tactile markings on the left hand side. Well, our left, their right. So we've got these. So this is first squad, second squad, fourth squad. And then we've got the third, the fifth, and the sixth. So then I think we're good to go. And that's the aggravation. That's what I do for putting decals onto Spave Marines. So that's what we've got. Be good to each other. Take care of yourselves. It's crazy world out there. Be cool. Ciao.